I have a question that can only be answered by a graduate of the Marwari School of Management. Without taking any names, I think we all agree that large family-run businesses often run into family feuds, and there is some differences. There are always some differences. But the Ruia family has, touch wood, been extremely fortunate in that respect. Yeah. All the brothers, I believe, live and their children live in the same house. How did that come about?
Well, it's been like that for 50 years. Yes. So let's start with that, right? So we've always stayed together. My father and uncle, actually, this is a tradition. Well, not tradition, but it was set up by my father, my uncle, and my grandmother. So she basically, made sure that we all stayed together, and it's been like that ever since, right? So, I mean, more and more families are finding it difficult to do. We are now in the third generation. I was in the second generation. Now our children are there, so it's a third generation. Obviously, it gets more and more complicated as the number of you go to the next generation and the next generation. But issue is simple. If the goals are aligned, I think at least what we have picked up is if the goals are aligned, and people are given enough space to express themselves, even within the family. I mean, it's possible. It's possible, and I'm surprised that it's coming. That tradition is coming down so fast. But at least we've maintained it, and it's been a tremendous experience. At least having that support system at home when you get back, when you're traveling, having that whole support system at work, of course, is quite good, and we're very happy in that situation.
Tell us more about your grandmother. She seems like a remarkable lady to have built this cohesiveness.
We lost our grandfather pretty early, so in 1969, actually before I was born, and my grandmother was the one who really held the whole family together. She took the responsibility, and then my father sort of started very early when he had to take he was the eldest, so he took the responsibility of the whole family. He had 8, he was the eldest of 8 children, so it was a large family. And he's sort of, between them, then my uncle, actually, he was in engineering college. He left college and joined Papa to help build the business. We were very small. We used to be in Chennai, in Madras, in those days. And my father really just got started at working in Madras Port Trust. That's where we started. So that's how we got very closely involved with water, ports. Most of our plants, if you think about it, are always on a port, always on water. We got involved with shipping, we got involved with logistics, we got involved with ports. So it was very, very early connection with being on the coast and working. And then Mama, basically my grandmother, she was the head of the family for many, many years.
So there's always a woman behind success, right?